One Wolf, Eskimo Wolf, and Shaman Wolf Legend here. I'm just kidding about the Eskimo. Uh, Sorry I haven't made a YouTube video in quite some time. I'm gonna have to say probably about maybe close to a week or so. I just haven't gotten around to do it, to be honest. I've been really busy with work. I've been busy with just trying to get this goal, trying to get my meals in and stuff. Right now, I'm having a rough time getting my meals in, to be bluntly honest. I'm trying to get my meals in, and I will. Once I can get everything situated, I can get on a good, steady, you know, rhythm and like a pattern, with my money to buy the food and buy what I need to eat. I'm trying to figure out what I can buy so I'm not putting a giant dent in my paycheck every single week, to be honest. I'm trying to find foods that's not necessarily cheap, but that I can kind of like buy it in bulk. But I'm trying to find foods with the most calories and all that stuff so I can just eat that, keep going. I'm still, for my diet wise, I'm trying to, but I need, get some money, a little bit extra money to do it. Hyphy food, basically made famous by Kali Muscle. I'm pretty sure 80% fitness people that don't. Actually, I went to a GNC and I talked to a guy. He never heard of Kali Muscle. Surprising. It really did surprise me. I asked him if he knew any kind of reviews or anything about Hyphy Mud, the pre-workout. The original stuff, coffee and uh, vulgar coffee grounds, that stuff will destroy your stomach. At least from what I've heard, been around, seen, and me personally just thinking about. Drinking pop or soda, heck, even tea at sometimes it's like a sin for me. I haven't drank uh, a single can of pop. It was one instant with my nephew, but that was because it was like a special occasion. But I have not drank a pop, a soda, you know, since my 8th grade year. So about 5 or 6 years, I've been clean from soda. Tea is a different story. I think last time I had a tea, maybe like I'd say probably 2 years ago, maybe. I used to drink tea all the time after I didn't drink. Then I realized tea's just as bad as pop when it comes to the sugar. But eating hyphy food, I got all the hyphy recipes down except for the hyphy sweet potato. I'm not really a big fan of that. But I'm not doing everything that I need to do to accomplish my goal yet. I'm doing the best I can as of right now, but I can do 10 times better. But like I said, I got to get into a rhythm. I got to get into a trend. All these guys who are able to do this, they've been doing it for such a long time, and they know the rhythm of it. I've never done something this extreme before. But my weight is fluctuating between 175 to 182. The highest I've seen was 182, but that was mostly because I had a full stomach and probably water. Uh, at work, it's hard, to be honest, to get my meals in and get drink, because I have, lunch break, and my second break. I seem like I never can take it because I get too wrapped up in my work. I'm gonna try to change that and start taking that break to get my meals in. Sometimes I can't even finish all the meal within 15 minutes. It's tough. It's harder than what you think, people. Which, for the people that does do it, you understand, I know. Uh, I'm here at LA Fitness, my lair, my stomping ground, my, the place where I build my road to my own personal success and my own personal greatness. Everything in there is a tool for me to build my road. Uh, Today is my niece's birthday. So, happy birthday to her. She's 1 year old. It's crazy. My other niece, who's young, but she had a kid, and I'm at 19 years old. I'm a great uncle. Crazy. It's mind-boggling. It's absolutely insane that I'm a great uncle at 19 years old. So, what am I going to be, a great by the time my late 20s, 30s? It's crazy to think about. Uh, my brother-in-law had a birthday yesterday. Spent time talking with him and just you know doing chores around. That's kind of I guess our bonding time is doing chores together. So happy birthday to him. He turned 34 or something like that. Um, my mom's birthday is December 9th, so happy birthday to my mother. She's my angel. She's an angel sent from heaven. She's the most important person in my life, and she's the greatest mom in history of the universe, bar none. Uh, so LA Fitness, about to go in there, and we're gonna hit chest, legs, and quads, and triceps and shoulders. Now it's basically all push muscles. I want to get back in time because 2 o'clock supposedly my niece's birthday when it starts. I mean, my sister's throwing a big party somewhat for her baby, which nothing wrong with that. But there's road construction going on, so I might be kind of late, and depends on my workout and me getting a shower and all that stuff. So, and me talking to you guys. But I love you guys, and I'm taking time out of my gym time for you to tell you what's going on with me. So I'm trying to find a good BCAA out there to take. I'm really thinking about getting Rich Piana's BCAAs because it has like a joint recovery essential in it. Me lifting heavy weight all the time. I know I'm young, but even at 19 years old, I've been doing it for a long time. I feel it. It makes you, crack and ache. And, when I say crack, it's like when you get up to do anything, crack, back, joints, everything. So, chest, I didn't, and like I said, yesterday or the day before, I took 2 days off. I didn't want to, but I took 2 days off. Because yesterday I couldn't work out, and the day before I couldn't work out due to reasons. But what I wanted to do was basically my, the day where I prove and I show and I improve and I just work on like my functional exercises, my functional movements, and just things that I can say, oh, I can do that. I mean, like high jump, long jump, whatever the case might be, just athletic functional movements to improve my functions, to improve my athleticism, just make me more explosive, basically kind of like my pro wrestling training. So I didn't get to do that. I will do that this week. I thought about doing it today, but I don't got enough time. And the way that muscles work, I don't want to tire myself out. I have a weird mentality. Some days I'm thinking I could do a million things and still have the strength to do this or that. But if I want to see the results that I want, I don't necessarily know if I wore myself out doing high jump, or if I doing box jumps or power cleans, and then I go over and try to get a max on a bench or squat. Sometimes I think it's not going to happen because I've already used up so much energy. You go into the gym. I was told this by, an old friend, not a friend anymore, but an old friend. Here's a bar of energy. You go into the gym, and the more you're in there, the more it goes down. That's true, but to me, in some aspects, it's not true because I can put myself through the worst workout, and you give me just a little bit of rest, I'm like recharged. I just naturally recharge quickly. So I'm going to go in there, hit chest. I'm going to try to just focus on compound workouts. So for everybody who wants to gain muscle and mass and try to do it as quick as possible, hey, Rome, was not built in one day. I've said this before. You can't build your physique, you can't build your road to your own personal greatness in just 1 or 2 or a week. It takes time, takes consistency, takes dedication, takes hard work, and takes obsession to do it. And a lot of people say obsession. Well, that's my take on it. You have to be obsessed to achieve that. You have to be obsessed to build that road and keep building it every single day and no breaks. You don't go out for a coffee break. You don't go out, oh, it's lunch break. No, you throughout the whole day, you're using this time on your earth or on this earth in your new life to build, to achieve that life goal, to achieve that sole purpose, whatever that might be for you, and then build from that, and constantly always building, and destroying any obstacle that's in your way from building your road to your own personal greatness. What was I gonna say? Like I said, I'm doing compound workouts, power bodybuilding, heavy as heck, in a bodybuilding fashion. Try to keep it in a rep range between 5 to 12. My own belief, I believe 5 is between building muscle and strength, more towards strength. But so just because from like years of research and just what I think, well, if this is that, and reading like Joe Weider's principles. If you read that a lot, a lot of times he believes like 6 reps is a muscle building rep range. So I'm thinking, well, 5 has to be, because he says 1 to 4 is strength. So 5 is the in between. It has to be. So going in there, try to do some compound exercise for chest, shoulders, and triceps. Try to stay away from the isolation workouts. It's hard when it comes to triceps and delts. Delts is different. I don't want to hit my front head, my delt too much. I'm going to go in there, probably just do like a gauntlet on the lateral because, save time, and the rear delt. I usually do like a superset between a W rear raise. Basically, you're just taking a dumbbell. Yeah, I know that looks weird, but you're taking a dumbbell and you're making a W, and it works on that rear delt pretty good. And then immediately go into a rear delt raise. Good burn out of it. And you gotta put your ego at the door at those exercises, because they're meant for building your sculpture, art, and working on the weaker points. And people might be like, just want to build mass, and people might be like, why you want to work on, just focus on front raises and or not front raises, but presses and all that stuff. And people's like, who cares about, the little muscles, you just want to get big, Well, here's the thing. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead, hit your front delt all day long. Go ahead, do all the benches in the world. Go ahead and do all the, bicep curls in the world. Go ahead and hit all the squats, But if you never hit your back muscles or the little muscles that you don't know exist, you're going to look unproportional. You're going to look ugly, You're not going to, and you say you're a bodybuilder. That's not a bodybuilder. That's a weightlifter that built muscle. A bodybuilder focuses on, he thinks like an artist. He thinks that his body is a sculpture, and he's trying to make it as perfect as possible. And why? It might be for competition, or it might be for his own personal benefits. For me, it's kind of like for my own personal benefit, but being a professional wrestler, you got to look the part. I truly believe, I can't stand seeing those wrestlers who can lift 1,000,000 pounds, but they look like crap. I want to look, and this is me always. I always want to look the best, but I want to perform at my best. I want to do what people say, oh, it's impossible. You only can pick one. No. I want to have all the strength in the world like a power lifter, but look like an Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to be the best of both worlds, and I want to be able to do backflips, front flips, twisting moves, be super fast, just basically be the overall super athlete, which I know I already am, but I want to keep building till I am like Super Saiyan level. If people don't know what Super Saiyan is, well, upgraded to 2016, but it's Dragon Ball Z term. Basically like a top level, super athlete. That's what I try to strive for, because being a professional wrestler, you got to be there on a daily basis. And I want to be better than all the best out there. I want to be the best professional wrestler that there ever was, But, and it takes time, Some wrestlers are going to be able to do things that I can't do, but I want to be able to do things that I know nobody else can do, Like mixed strength with a high-flying arsenal, That's my my goal. But, so, compound workouts. I was back saying, so go ahead, hit your isolation works all day, hit your big, fancy, famous muscle groups, the ones that everybody hits, quads, chest, biceps, abs. Go ahead, hit that all day. Delt raises. Sometimes I'm like, when's the last time you did a rear delt raise? When's the last, you got to build up those muscles. You think you're a bodybuilder, you got to train like a bodybuilder. There's no ifs, buts about it. You can't call yourself a bodybuilder if you don't train like one, Weightlifters just go in there and lift the weight and hopefully look for the results, Rich Piana, he says he's a bodybuilder, but, he is because he trains like one. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you don't work out those little muscles and you don't, that's funny. I see a 5% nutrition jacket and just talking about Rich Piana. Ain't that ironic? And I haven't seen that yet going to his gym. But I'm a big believer in Rich Piana's philosophies. I am. I know he juices. I know he does that. But if you just listen to the guy, he can motivate you and really get you thinking. Kali Mosa, I know he sounds like an idiot, but he's very, he's actually more intelligent than people think. It's a show, man. He's got to make money somehow. So he becomes an entertainer. But he knows what he's talking about. He wouldn't have the body if he didn't. So basically, what I'm trying to get at, so I can hurry up, get my workout in, not be too late for the party. Compound workouts. Yes, I know, but they work on multiple groups of muscles, and that's how you're going to build muscle fast, You if you want to go in the gym and all you do is bicep curls and bench, well, you got to do more than that, You got to... Isolation workouts and exercise are not going to build muscle as fast as compound because it's common sense. It's not rocket science. I keep saying it over and over. You have to do compound workouts if you want to train heavy and big. You have to do compound exercise because put two and two together. Compound more than one muscle group. You hit bench, you hit incline, you hit dump. It's hitting multiple muscle groups, compared to just doing flies and doing, chest pushes and all that. Hopefully you guys are following me, Triceps, it's hard to do compound exercises, but floor press, close grip press, dips, sorry. Those exercises, those are compound. And I'm hitting the front delt enough with the tricep movements and the chest movements. So, and like I said before, I believe my front delt takes up most of the action anyway. So, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna hit incline dumbbell bench. Actually, what I do, I usually hit go for my maxes first. I always go for that first because that's where my strength is at its highest. Bench, squat, and military press today. To catch you guys up on that, my bench went up last week 10 pounds, I think. Yeah, 295. I'm at 295 on bench. Today I'm going to go for 300. So I like to inch my way up, There's too many people, and I've done it a million times. Heck, I've done it before, but you want to get your max up. You cannot go from, let's say, 405 to 500. That's been my problem all the time when it comes to like deadlift. I can't seem to put 25s on these. I can't seem, it just warms that muscle up better. It it's not a giant shock to the muscle to where it's like, I can't do that. Your muscle's like, no, we're not ready for that yet. So I'm going to try to do that for deadlift tomorrow. Just be more smart with it. But today, bench, inch your way up. I'm going to try to inch my way up to 300 pounds. I do not have a spotter. Do not copy me that. If you're going for maxes, have a spotter or be in a safe position. Me, when it comes to just a bench press, I'm not in a safe position. But I'm risking it. That's me being dumb. Do not do when it comes to that, do not copy me. Get a spotter. Be smart. Don't injure yourself. And don't be that guy that has a bench stuck on your chest. Me, I don't care. If I get stuck on my chest, I get stuck on my chest. Who cares, But that's me. I don't want you to go through that. So, have a spotter. Squat. I'm going to go for squat first. I always do. I want to believe I hit 4. I try to go for 410. Or no, 415. And I don't want to really count it because it wasn't a full squat. It was kind of like a 3/4 squat. So yeah, squat. I'm gonna just kind of barely inch my way up on that. And I don't want to blow up my knees, so I'm really hesitating on that. So let's see. And military press. I was super happy. I got my military press. I went up like 40 pounds. But I think what it was where I put the military press, where I put the barbell at. When you rack it, I had it like racked like right here. So it's all like, so it's a lot more of that range of motion. But I put it like right here at my chin level, where the perfect rep for a military press is extend all the way up and to the chin. Go to the chin and back up. Don't go lower than chin. You're going to injure yourself. Chin and back up. I did that, and I got to 175. I'm going to try for 185 again today. Will I get it? I'm going to die trying to. But I'll be okay if I don't. And then I'm going to get on with my workout. Incline and flat bench, barbell, and dumbbell exercises. So yeah, pretty much that on that. And then let's see. I'm gonna hit my legs first. So pretty much I'm gonna hit squat, front squat, leg press, and hack squat, and I think it's called like a shark squat. I don't know. It's kind of like a version of the hack squat, but it's a different machine, and I really like it. But it really focuses on the quads more. But do that, and then I'm gonna do for delts, just do that gauntlet, do that superset, maybe something more with it, and then I'm gonna do triceps, floor press. And I don't beat myself up when I do supersets for the triceps, because triceps arms in general, because they're hit so much, throughout the day, and they're very resilient. They're very, they have a lot of endurance. They can go and go. My arms can go for days. My arms, it's hard for me to find a failure, because if I rest 30 seconds, it's already like it's back to normal almost. It's freakish, That's just me being honest. I have to train like the CT Fletchers and the Rich Pians of the world, So supersets with my arms is fine with me. Supersets does build muscle. I'm trying not to sweat really that much, because I don't want to lose any weight, I want to try to keep as much weight as I can in. That's why I didn't want to do all my functional workouts together, because I'll be sweating my balls off. So, but gonna go do that. Probably superset, because it's gonna be crunch time on time. Probably already crunch time now. So I need to hurry up and end this. So thank you guys. Please subscribe. I'm begging you. Give me motivation to do this. Actually, ignore what I just said. That I'm still gonna do it, because whoever watches it, whoever sees it, I want to inspire you. I want to educate you. And I want you to know that someone in my shoes was not meant to be in the position that I'm supposed to be in because of the life that I was brought up in, the life that I had to go through, and everything that I had to endure and witness. And being in the place I am where now and what I'm trying to thrive to strive to get for, I want that to be an inspiration for you. A guy, in my position in life overall is not supposed to achieve the things that I have achieved and am achieving and what I want and will achieve. And I want you guys to see my journey, my road, and I want to show you how to use these tools to build your own road to your own personal greatness. Yes, I'm biased more towards fitness, but whatever it might be, you can take these principles and this obsession principles and philosophies and dedication and philosophies and consistency philosophies and put it all into your life work. Either you're an artist, you're just a typical worker that wants to be the best worker in the room, blah blah blah, whatever the case might be. Consistent, obsession, dedication, those are all key to achieving your goal as soon as possible. So thank you guys. Please subscribe. It gives me indication and notification that you guys are listening, you guys are watching, you guys do like my channel, and I am inspiring you. And that motivates me to keep doing it. So I love you guys. Thank you. And I'm gonna go hit this. And I've been trying to get my 5,000 to 10,000 calories a day. Am I hitting it? Maybe close to 5,000, but I need to work and improve on it. But I still got time. I'm still working on it, but it's all in time. I will. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. This is a Shaman Wolf legend and the number one wolf, the man with a plan, obsession with consistency to train, to build, and to achieve his own road to his own personal greatness, to achieve the impossible, to do the possible and impossible, to beat all the odds, and to be the absolute best, and to be your very best ever, forever, and to train harder than the absolute best in any room, in any circumstance, in any plot setting in your life. To thrive, to strive, to have an infinity fire inside you, in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, your mentality, your physicality, and your spirituality. Use your mentality and spirituality. Take it to levels never seen before to push your physicality, abilities, and attributes to limitless levels, to where you find a limit, you destroy it, and you keep doing it, and become that trend. Create a trend. Don't follow the trend. Don't be with the pack, but start the pack. Lead the pack. Start the trend. Don't follow the trend. Become legendary. Leave a legacy, and let your name and your legacy become immortal. Go out there, grab the world and take everything in it, and have a legacy that will never, ever be achieved ever again and never been duplicated. Be a once-in-a-lifetime person and live life every single millisecond, because it'll be over just right now. So make sure when your soul goes up or down, you look back and you don't regret a single thing. Never have a single regret. Whatever bad choices you ever make, go down that road. Have a smile on your face and say, bring it. You take a bad choice, you take a bad road. Be man enough, be woman enough to take the consequences head on and smile and say this to life. Is that the best you've got? When life knocks you down and you get back up, have a sparkly smile on your face and say, is that the best you've got? Give me more. Give me your hardest shot you got, because it's not going to be enough. So thank you guys. I love you guys. And if you think I'm reading this off something, Nope. You don't see it. All up here. I love you guys. Oh, and another thing, just real quick, don't copy other people's quotes. You know, I'm sorry, but that's just my belief. I don't believe in taking other people's quotes. I look at that as trying to live life in someone else's shoes. You know, you see all these people taking Bruce Lee quotes, and you're seeing all these people taking, Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes and all that crap. Stop taking their quotes. They said those things to inspire you to go and do those things, not to just say it, post about it, and get likes about it. Stop copying and taking other people's quotes and try, you try to live by them. You can live by the same philosophy. You can be inspired to go by the same principle and the same definition of that quote that person said. But try to use that inspiration, motivation to create your own quotes and to create your own legendary, inspirational words of wisdom. That's what I do. I believe in that. I strive for that. I have an obsession to do that. One of my life purposes is to be and to do those kind of things. I only create my own quotes. I only say my own words. I don't go out there, copy someone else's words and say them for my own, or just put them down and say that. No. If I want to live in anybody's shoes, not even a word. See, my own words. I want to live in my own shoes, no one else's. I want my shoes to be these shoes, So everything I just said, all from me, baby. All from me. All from up here and all from inside. And that's called years and years of having your own constant inside mental and spiritual attachment. You have so much time to your own spirituality, and you just listen and you just try to create something and have an obsession to inspire and basically see through the bull crap and see through the trends of the day and see through all that and just be your own self. Be the only whoever you are. So for me, be the only Cody Lee Wolf Hansen in this lifetime, and nobody else will ever be like you. From your look, from your way you walk, from the way you talk, from anything it might be, you are your only you. And nobody else could say there's another this guy out there. Love you guys. Please subscribe. Make sure you make your own quotes. Do your own thing. Be different from the rest of the world and the rest of the trends and all that stuff. Be your own self. If your name is Mark Johnson, be the only Mark Johnson that there ever was, like I am. I'm the only Cody Lee Wolf Hansen that there ever was. There might be another name out there called Cody Lee Wolf Hansen, but there'll never be this Cody Lee Wolf Hansen ever in this lifetime, because I make it my life goal to be different than everybody else, because I do not want to die and my legacy just dies there. I want to think outside the box, and I want my name to go on for generations so I can inspire people way past my death. I love you guys. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time. 200 pounds before 2017 sounds impossible when you're 170 something. Not for me. Very achievable. Like I said, impossible is not a term up here. Only possible. Love you guys. Thank you.